Babur, also known as Zahīr ud-Dīn Muhammad Babur, was a notable Mughal emperor who ruled India from 1526 until 1530. His full name was Zahīr ud-Dīn Muhammad Babur. On February 14, 1483, he made his debut into the world in Andijan, which is now a part of Uzbekistan. Babur was a member of the Timurid dynasty, which was a family with a history that included both Mongol and Turkic influences. Umar Sheikh Mirza, Babur's father, ruled over the Central Asian nation of Fergana. Fergana was a very small kingdom. When Babur was only 11 years old, his father passed away, and he inherited the throne as the rightful king. The early years of his rule were marred by political turmoil as well as external threats from kingdoms in the surrounding area. In the year 1504, Babur began his first military expedition by attacking the kingdom of Samarkand, which was located nearby. He was successful in seizing the city, but he encountered resistance from the Uzbek tribes, who ultimately retook control of the city in 1511. Babur made numerous unsuccessful attempts to reclaim control of Samarkand, which resulted in him being forced to abandon Central Asia and relocate to Kabul, which is located in Afghanistan. In the year 1525, Babur made the decision to launch an invasion of India, which at the time was governed by the Lodi dynasty. His ambition was to found a new empire and expand his control over new lands, which served as his driving force. Babur's army, which consisted of approximately 12,000 troops, marched towards Delhi after traversing the Khyber Pass. At the Fight of Panipat, which took place on April 21, 1526, he fought off against the Lodi army. This fight is considered to be one of the most important in Indian history. In spite of the fact that his troops were outnumbered, Babur was able to emerge victorious and go on to become the first Mughal emperor to dominate India. The efforts that Babur made to solidify his power and expand his dominion were a defining feature of his rule. He led multiple military campaigns in order to conquer new territories, including as Gwalior, Chunderi, and Malwa, amongst others. Babur was recognized for his administrative and cultural reforms, which intended to incorporate the varied population of India into his empire. These changes were implemented during his time in India. In addition to supporting the country's artistic and literary communities, he advocated for the use of Persian as the country's official language. In addition to this, he implemented various innovative approaches to taxing and revenue from land in order to enhance the economic state of his empire. The private life of Babur was fraught with heartbreak and bereavement. He was bereft of several of his children, including his cherished son Humayun, who was also his heir. Babur passed away on December 26, 1530 in the city of Agra in the Indian state of India. He was 47 years old. He was replaced in power by his son, Humayun, who ruled India for a short time before being deposed by Sher Shah Suri. Humayun's reign was cut short by Sher Shah Suri. Babur was a prolific writer and poet, and the collection of his memoirs that bears his name, Baburnama, is widely regarded as one of the most important works to emerge from the Mughal literary tradition. The memoirs give an in-depth description of his life, including topics such as his childhood, his victories, and the challenges he faced on a personal level. In addition to this, they provide a detailed account of the cultural and social landscape that existed in India during the 16th century. Babur was an important character in Indian history who was responsible for the establishment of the Mughal Empire as well as the introduction of a number of administrative and cultural reforms. The beginning of his reign signaled the beginning of a new era in Indian history, which was defined by the merger of Central Asian and Indian cultures. His reign also marked the beginning of the Mughal Empire in India. The legacy of Babur, who is honored as a national hero in both India and Pakistan, continues to have an impact on both the cultural and political landscapes of those countries.